Hey, financial literacy. Um, just Mr. Aish here, just checking in with you. Wanted to explain what is going on um, today, what you're going to do. We're going to look at calculating interest. Again, this is something we talked about yesterday. Either it can be something that gains you money, like if you put your money in a savings account, and that you leave the money there and it gains interest over time, or it's something where you have to pay in order to borrow money. So, like if I take out a loan for $1,000 and I'm going to pay that loan back over the course of 2 years, I am going to then end up paying more money because of interest. Now, yesterday, we looked at calculating simple interest. Our formula should be up on the whiteboard. Um, and so the explanation of what each letter means there. But I'll walk you through it on here as well. Okay, so today in class, you're going to complete some practice problems. Okay, you should see this when you log into class, into Google Classroom, interest practice problems. Okay, go ahead and type in your name, type in your given name there. Okay, and then these are going to be some practice problems for you with interest rates. Calculating simple interest. Okay, it will give you some problems. You actually have to answer them right in order to move on. So don't worry about picking a game here, though. We won't do that. We will just continue on there. Um, all answers, though, must include the dollar sign, commas, if necessary. So, like if we get into the thousands, make sure to put your commas in as well. Okay, dollar signs and commas. All right. So in our first one, we've got Dave Cassidy placed $10,000 in a savings account. He receives 2% simple interest. How much will he earn in 2 years? So to write that out, go over here to auto draw. Make my size a little bit bigger so we can see it. So he had 10. That's a little too big, maybe. He had 10,000 dollars, and he put that in for 2% interest, so we will calculate as 0.02, and then he will need to take that times 2 years. Okay, we'll go over 10 to our calculator. 10,000 times 0.02 times 10. Okay, so oh shoot, wrong thing, Aish. 10,000 times 0.02 times 2 years, he gets $400 of interest. Okay, he has $400 of interest. So the question is, how much interest did he earn in those 2 years? So I would put dollar sign 400, and it should stay like that. If I put anything else, if I put dollar sign 40 instead, okay, I put there, all right? Now, you could also have this type of question, okay? You also have this type of question right over here. Barney Miller placed $1,000 in a savings account, which earns 4% simple interest. How much total would he have as an account after 4 years? Okay, so again, I'm going to take my, okay, I'm going to go to auto draw here to write out the problem. $1,000 and he the 4% interest for 4 years. Okay, so I take that times 0.04 for my 4%. I got to change that to a decimal. And 4 years. Okay. 1,000 times 0.04 times 4 years. Okay, that tells me he got $160 in interest, but I want to know how much is in the account total. So I need to add my principal, my 1,000, my initial investment, my principal, 1,000 plus 160, and I will get $1,160, and that will be the answer because it's asking for a total. Okay, and remember I got to have my comma and my dollar sign there. Okay, so there are the first two done for us together. Like I said, you have to get all of the problems right to move on. Get as many right throughout class as you can. Okay, and if you finish early, there are some games on my website that you can play in class here. Just some simple ones like checkers or tic-tac-toe. You can play with somebody else if they finish there too. All right. Thank you guys. Have a good day. Be on your best behavior. And good luck with the interest practice problems.